Hi everybody, Sanbonani. Welcome to my channel Kamalami Utando Mdletshe, and on this channel sikhuluma ngama-reality TV shows, ama-celebrities kanye nama-YouTubers. If it's your first time joining me today and you really like my content, do not forget to press the subscribe button langezansi and the notification bell. Kanti ke if you are joining me from Facebook and also on Twitter, do not forget to like the page over there and also follow me there as well, you guys. We have a few stories to talk about this morning. We have lovers coming together, we have lovers breaking up. Where's your relationship? Something will happen in your relationship. It's either you are getting back with somebody or you are breaking up with somebody. That's what's happening in November. Did you see that thing on TikTok? The trend on TikTok where they're saying, you love me in November. We understand in November. How can you say the whole year was Washelang on November? So, you guys, we're going to talk about DJ Maphorisa and Thuli because there's rumors that they might possibly be back together. And then Mama Jack, guys, find herself a man. Okay. To talk about that story as well. Zodwa Wabantu, of course. But I never see a story where they are saying Zodwa Wabantu found a man. I always just see a story when they are saying Ben10 is leaving Zodwa Wabantu. But before we get to those three stories, you guys, someone had posted a comment last night on one of my videos asking about this lady over here, Khanya Mkangisa, and something about her getting hijacked. You know, there's a hijack story that has to do with her, you guys. And I was trying to find the story. There isn't a lot of people that are talking about what's happening with this hijacking story. And I saw that there's a story that was written on the 8th of November where they're talking about the police. Okay, let me just, yeah. So they are talking about the police on the trail of the 15 suspects that were responsible for the hijacking of Kayam Kesa. We all know Kayam Kesa, actress, also TV presenter, influencer as well, I think. So this story here was written on the 8th of November. So I'm not sure if the person that was asking me about Khanya Mkangisa was asking about this story, you guys, but it doesn't look like it's a new story. It happened last week. And there isn't a lot that is reported on this story, you guys, because even here on the Citizen, on the City Press, it's one of those articles where you have to pay to be able to read the article. I went on Twitter as well. They're reporting the same thing, that her car was hijacked, but everybody that is reporting on the story is reporting as if she is okay. Also on TikTok, there is someone that reported on it as well. It's just a small and thing to say that the car was hijacked, but she is okay, you guys. So I think throughout the day, I'll try and get more information. That is, if this person that was asking about this story was asking about this particular one. Okay, it's not a recent story. The 8th, when was that? Like 5-6 days ago. So it's not really a new story, but I will check on it later on only because someone was asking about it. You guys, it sounds like she's okay. If anything, I think they took her car, okay, and the police are on it, okay, but they were on it on the 8th. So I don't know if they found the car now or not. I can't find an update right now, but I'll look into it later on, you guys. So anyway, hello, and I'm happy. Thank you so much for being here. I'm here. Hello, thank you so much, member, the leader of the membership club, Louisa Ramanyai. Hello, good morning. Just passing by to send some love. I'm off to work. Go to work, go to work. Drive safely if you are driving to work, okay? Anyway, you guys, let's talk about DJ Maphorisa. We thought that these two were over, but now and then people will be talking about the possibilities of these two are coming together. Of course, not so long ago, we were shocked by the fact that there was a case that was opened or the charges were laid against Maphorisa because Thuli was claiming that he was abusive to her. And then she went and withdrew the charges. Listen, you guys, now I have made a decision that I don't stress about people's zindabas. Okay. When you are initially reporting that someone is abusive to you, I'm going to care. Okay. I'm going to care. I'm going to want to support. But if you go and withdraw the charges, and after that, I just I'm going to report on it like any other story, nje. And I'm not gonna put my heart into it because ngifela imjolo yabantu. When somebody doesn't care about herself, we must care more. So, when we go withdraw the charges, we also withdraw our hearts. Okay, we withdraw our emotions from your stories, because there's a lot of women and men that are getting abused out there that we need to care about. So if you have the opportunity to report your case, and the police have actually used their papers and wrote your statement and helped you to write the statement and all, and then you go back and you withdraw. I withdraw my care, I withdraw my heart, I withdraw my emotions. So that's what's happening with Thuli Phongolo. Whether that AP that she was claiming is in her relationship is there or not, I don't think I care much. I'm just going to gossip about it now. Linda Lokoya, good morning. Thank you so much for joining us. So this is what they're saying when it comes to DJ Maphorisa and Thuli Phongolo. So it says here, DJ Maphorisa fuels rumors that he is still with Thuli P after the AS case. Okay. DJ Maphorisa said tongues wagging after he reposted a picture of Thuli Phongolo in his Instagram stories. I've always just felt like DJ Maphorisa cared a little bit more than Thuli Phongolo cared about their relationship, okay? And we all know why. We won't say it, but we all know. While many fans believe that the pair broke up following an AS case, the picture seemed to have proved otherwise. Pori posting Thuli's picture has also fueled other rumors that he is the one who paid for the alleged BBL. Okay. This is the BBL. Okay, but Thuli does have her own, but doesn't she DJ and also acts? She's an influencer as well. Maybe she paid for her own BBL, but people believe that he's the one that paid for it. DJ Maphorisa embracing the BBL he bought his girlfriend at Thuli Phongolo. Then someone comments and say, "Every day this app reminds me to mind my own damn business." Exactly, So it says here, in all fairness, the pair never said they broke up, but announced that they would solve their problems privately. In a joint statement that Thuli and Pori released amid the AS case, the pair stated that they elected to resolve their matter privately through their respective management and legal teams. Being public figures, it is unavoidable that the public, media, and their respective commercial partners all have an interest in this matter. The matter has received mixed public attention, causing a great deal of emotional stress on both parties involved, the statement added. Following a statement, netizens commented that Thuli was giving the people who supported her when she pressed AS charges against Maphorisa a middle finger. Many slammed her for dropping the charges, while others expressed their disappointment with DJ Maphorisa, citing the high gender-based V states in SA. One netizen tweeted, DJ Maphorisa honestly disappointed me after so many cases of gender-based V. We have been through with him committing one. Big up to Thuli. Let's protect her, not attack her. Listen, I'm not protecting anybody that is not willing to protect themselves. Okay, you go back to that relationship. Me is done with you. I'm caring about other people. Let's drop statements, my love. Okay. Thuli Phongolo is giving a middle finger to all. I believe her. Yeah, it was a thing, you guys. So that is what happened. I guess maybe he's missing Thuli and decided to post a picture, but people were feeling like it's a recent picture, so maybe they are still back together. They are adults after all, you guys. So if they want to get back together, they can do that. Okay, they don't even have to justify it to us. But what I'm saying is that when something happens, because a lot of the times, if it has happened once, it will happen again. Okay. It's unfortunate that the police will still have to take her seriously, because if she's still coming to report it again, they'll have to take her seriously. But I don't have to take her seriously, because I'm like, I'm not going to go through the emotions with you when you don't know. Hey, Imali convincing you to stay, now you are going and dropping the charges, and then you go, I won't do it, but the police will have to do it anyway. You guys, I don't know. I don't know if for you guys it means that they're back together. I think that people don't normally post their exes. People post their exes because you don't want your ex to even think that you miss them. So yeah, there's big possibilities that really they are back together. So you guys, I wanted to talk about this story too, you guys. Mama Joy. Did I say Mama Jack? I think even in my title I wrote Mama Jack. Mama Joy, not Mama Jack. Mama Joy has found love. Okay, I love this story, you guys. I love this story for Mama Joy, guys. Listen, here's Mama Joy here. Mama Joy is the soccer lady. This one. So she went to watch Arabi and came back with a lover. So you guys can see the indaba yenu yokuhlala endlini single is not gonna work. Okay, you need to get out of the house so you can find yourself a man. Okay, Mama Joy shows off gifts from her new French lover. Okay, she went to France and found a man. This is a story written by Ubonkosi Tiwane for the Citizen. It says here, Mama Joy's attendance of the Rabi World Cup caused some controversy last month, with many wondering how she could afford to be there. South African super fan Mama Joy went to France to support Springboks at the Arabi World Cup last month, and not only did she return with the Webb Ellis Trophy, but the sports fanatic also found love in the European country. What about this? My man has got taste. Thanks, babe, for the gifts. What do you think? I'm a lucky woman, ne? Shared Mama Joy on her ex account, formerly Twitter, on Saturday morning. This post was accompanied by images of her and her partner and Gucci gifts he bought her. Okay. Hey, Mama Joy is getting her life. Okay, so let's see the gifts. Okay, let's see the gifts. What's the gifts? Oh, yes, Mama Joy, get your life, girl. Get your life. Even the Gucci bags are matching her outfits. Hey, Mama Joy is not playing. She got how guys you can't see. You can't see. Let me see. I always do this way. I'm looking at the pictures all by myself here. Yes, Mama Joy got her life. Okay. Okay, let me. The first picture was this one. This is the one that I was saying. It's matching the outfits, the bags. Okay. Hey, she got her man. Hey, Mama Joy, how old is this man though? We need to know. We need to know. Anyway, you guys, she looks very happy. I'm happy for her that she found her man. So let's continue to read this story. Now I've closed it. You must travel, okay? You will find a man if you travel, okay? She's teaching us some lessons here. The real name, Joy Chauke, also affectionately known to South African sports fan as Mama Joy, is a mainstay at sporting events, having first made her name as one of Orlando Pirates' biggest supporters, and now a Royal AM fan, has become more popular over the years, attending international sporting events. Okay, this is her and the lover. Okay, I almost said, hey, is she dressed? Hey, we don't want to see things, Mama Joy. France versus South Africa, and South Africa has won. Mama Joy has won. Just to prove a point, love lives here, Okanjan. Okay. Last month, there was a controversy as to how she, together with a fellow sports fan, Botham Silla, managed to fly to France to support the Springboks. Honestly, guys, for me, I wasn't surprised that she can afford to go there. I always think that people like that should be sponsored by people, by some companies or other people that just have money to sponsor them, because I think that it's great that we have them for our sporting events. They entertain the people and also just their presence. Okay, so why wouldn't people sponsor them to go there? I just thought it was a situation like that. You don't have to have money yourself if you do something like that. You can just get sponsorship and go travel so that you can watch rugby and whatever else, whatever sports that you want to watch. Netizens came hard, particularly at Mama Joy, questioning how she could afford to be in Europe. Why were people bothered though? Mama Joy and Bother are not paid by the department to go to stadiums. The department spokesperson Lita Pondwana told Times Live at the time. Pondwana did confirm that they paid for the duo's return flights and accommodation without disclosing the cost. I mean, they should have. Okay. Democratic Alliance spokesperson Ronaldo House Hair was critical of the department's support of the fans and suggested the money could have been spent elsewhere. Listen, you guys, if it wasn't spent on them, it was going to be spent on something else that we were not going to be happy about. I would rather have Mama Joy go and watch rugby, okay? I found out that the two are paid by the Department of Sports, Arts and Culture to go to be supporters in the stands. I'm not joking. They are paid by taxpayers to go. Yes, I don't mind, you guys. I don't mind my tax going to pay for Mama Joy to go and support the sport, you guys, because a lot of the times my money go to places that I really don't want it to go to. Okay, like right now, it's taking care of Tabo Besta in prison. It's taking care of Nandipa in prison. It's even taking care of Rosemary in prison. Okay, so I don't mind. Okay, take some of it and give it to Mama Joy. I don't mind. Okay. House criticized the department, saying instead of supporting sports fans, it should support struggling athletes. I maybe, but they're not supporting them. I honestly don't mind, you guys. Maybe some of you do, but I don't. To be there, I don't care who paid for me or whatever. To be there, whether it was paid by the president of the country or whoever, but for me to be at the World Cup, nothing else. She said in the interview with Robert Marawa earlier this month. For me, sports is like a tablet. You take one Panado, you have to take two. So it's me and sports. For me, sports is like a Panado. You can't take one Panado. You have to take two. So it's me and sports. That's a bad example because actually, Panado, you can take one pill. When the broadcaster questioned her about whether she'll be heading to India to support the Proteas, a men cricket team at the World Cup, her response was of someone who is leaving it all to fate. Okay, so yeah, I guess if the department wants to pay for her, she will go too, but I guess she didn't. I have asked on Twitter, here I am, I can go any day, even if it can be today, I can go from the studio and pack straight to India. I do wonder, guys, if Mama Joy doesn't have family to, because she seems to always be ready. She's always just ready to go. So I wonder, guys, but I can understand she didn't. I guess she doesn't have a husband because now she has a man in France, honey. And I hope this man is rich. Okay, he's buying Gucci's. Okay, now he must save the money for the tickets because Mama Joy needs to be attending every single match when it comes to the South African teams. Okay. Anna says, I let them be. Ngiphusha impilo yami mina. Hey, push impilo. Thina sizohleba nje kuphela. You know, we're not gonna care. We're not gonna be invested in people's relationships. We're just going to hleba, and that's all. Because why stress about other people's relationships? Louisa says, Lalela. Eno couldn't even serve as proper content from the Rugby World Cup's final, let alone securing the bag. But Mama Joy brought home, yes, the cup and a man. She did, you guys. She did. I think she should be supported. You guys, if I was rich and I had money to sponsor her, I would definitely sponsor her to attend more games, especially like games in the World Cup. Why not? Why shouldn't we do it? Okay, but she came back with a man. Mama Joy got her life. Okay. She got her life. Not only did she go to France to watch rugby, but she got her man. Now, you guys, where's this? Zodwa Wabantu apparently had another Ben10. Listen, you guys, I don't understand. Why would you be doing the same thing 100 times? And you keep getting the same results. Okay. Obviously, Zodwa Wabantu likes Ben10. We know that. Okay. But then it doesn't really work out for her because it always looks like they just want money from her, which I don't know if she has a lot of, but I know that at some point, because when I was watching her reality show, I think it was season one where she was showing how much she gives to the boyfriend. Boyfriend gets to drive her cars, would live with her, she pays for everything and all of that. So I guess for young boys, sometimes, I mean, that's the life. Okay, you don't have to pay for anything. You get imali from Zodwa. I mean, she's older than you, but I mean, you can live with that for a few months until you Tolito or something. So, but I don't understand you guys her insisting on getting armor Ben 10 because it just never works out. It doesn't last for long. I think this is like the fourth Ben 10 that we've seen her with, and they are saying things are not going well even with this one. It says here Zodwa Wabantu and Ben 10 break up. There's a story about Khanya Mkangisa as Moja. She's notorious for taking a liking to younger men. She first dated Ben 10 and Tant Sangoma Ntobeko Linda, who is 10 years younger than her. Remember, on the reality show, she even wanted to go and pay Lobola for Tobego. After they separated, she went on to date Vusi Buthelezi, who is 11 years younger, whom she also separated from. Then later, Zodwa Wabantu Libram looked like she had a future with Ricardo Olifile Mpundu, but they have since separated. Zodwa and Tobago were supposed to tie the knot, but called the wedding off. I remember the show, you guys. She even had the dress made and everything. Okay, they were preparing for the wedding. Zodwa dated Vusi when she was 23, and she was the Zodwa dated Vusi when he was 23 and she was 34. When the love affair ended, she accused him of being a fraudster after dumping him for a new love and claimed that she wanted him arrested. Vusi, I don't fear you. I have been quiet. I will call the police, and anyone who has seen Vusi knows that he is a fraudster. And remember when I think it was a live or a video that she had posted when they were breaking up with the other one. Okay. Zodwa said, I have been thinking about your future. I feel I do not need to do anything. I have proof and I have a case against you. She blasted him on social media. I gave him everything, my phone, a 20,000 rands phone. I know you're disappointed. I gave you my money and you even went to Dubai. With who? Did you give him the money to go to Dubai and he went with someone else? You stayed in my house and I was paying everything from food, electricity, and bond. You went to Audi and used my connections as if you represented me. You knew I wanted to use an Audi for 7 July. Give me what is mine. I'm coming for you, Zodwa added. I wonder how that ended, you guys. After the Thierry breakup, she moved on and dated Ricardo, whom she has since separated from. They two dated for almost 3 years and lived together. Hayi bo, isikhathi siyahamba bo, 3 years. But according to a friend, they have separated. But Zodwa is not making a big fuss out of a breakup like she did with the others. She is keeping it on the low, the friend says. I think she has learned not to talk too much, especially after Vusu made her look like a fool and dated someone else straight after the breakup. The friend says the breakup was due to Zodwa spending more time on her spirituality. She's not getting many bookings as she used to. Obviously, the money is not the same. That's the reason they're leaving. And you know these young ones, but she has been spending time doing umsebenzi wedlozi, and that affected the relationship. Ricardo has since deleted all pictures of Zodwa from his social media and refused to comment on the matter. He has also taken on a new career path as a DJ and a nightclub host. How interesting, okay? How interesting. Zodwa did not avail herself for comment on the breakup, okay? So this is the one that was on the show. I think this is Ntobeko, and this was the one where they actually, it was a lot of drama when they were breaking up with this one. Earlier this year, Zodwa told Zemocha that she had cut down on spending on expensive champagne as she used in the past and invested more on her ancestral calling. I had to put my spirituality first, but or because I know whatever sacrifices I make will reward me in the future. Zodwa is still gyrating half naked on bar counters and taking off her clothes in front of the audience. If I was broke, I would talk about it. I'm an open book. Nothing of mine is a secret. Dancing naked pays my bill. It's who I am. And that is what people love about me. I'm free. I don't fake it. And I will never stop until the time is right. Zodwa said that she wants to remove the perception people have about being broke. Let's not put fear on being broke as Black people in society. There's nothing wrong with being broke at times and going through financial strains. as long as you work on fixing things. Mina, I have never cried to anyone for money for groceries. Okay. Listen, you guys, I don't think that she's broke, but I mean, all of us get broke sometimes. When we're waiting for payday, otherwise we wouldn't know where payday is because we would just be having money. Anyway, you guys, listen. I think that Mina Uzotawa, but I thought that the dancing naked thing was just for, just for the period Danyana. I thought at some point she would elevate and do as easy because now she's known to Zota. But it's like Maubuga Manyama video, she's still usakhumuli painty. Akov was the same thing that she did years ago. And I'm like, until then. Uzoto is about Coco Japela still dancing and doing that. I mean, and also people are going to be over it at some point. I'm like, yeah, we've seen you naked, now what? Okay. But again, I guess it still works if it still makes her some money. I don't understand with the Ben10. I want Zoto to find a man, even if it's not a man her own age, but not a Ben10. A man just so I'm sure she can find a man. It's just that she likes them young. Okay. Anyway, that's what's going on with Zodwa Wabantu and her Ben10. Zodwa is a beetroot eating both on top and bottom. I Zodwa, I wanted to find a man, guys. Okay, let's create a show. Zodwa finds a man. Okay, Zodwa finds a man older than her. She needs a man that's older than her, a rich man, so she doesn't have to dance naked anymore. Also, guys, listen. I think I've said this before. I don't understand a sangoma that is, struggling emjolweni. It makes me question ubungoma bakho nje, like, how are you gonna help people ngemjolo yabo wena ungazisizi ngomjolo wakho? Just faka amakhathakhatha there, by the Ben10's food, so Ben10 ezohlala la. How are you struggling emjolweni uyisangoma? I don't get it. Ask Gogo Maweni and Gogo Skoteni what they do because their men don't bother them. Okay, but Gogo Maweni, the one, Gogo Maweni, he cheats. Okay, according to the show, they said he cheats, but he's still there. I don't understand, guys. The struggle some cholo when you are Sangoma. She is financially stretched. She's used to doing it, and she's also aging to be busy stripping all over. I think I thought she was going to make it a little bit classy and then introduce other things, maybe emceeing or whatever. And then before we know it, Zoto is not getting naked at all. I just thought that she was going to do that. But Taibo, when you watch her videos, she's getting more nakeder. She's like the nakedest. I'm like, I would love to see her do other things besides getting naked. But the Ben10 thing, right, guys, if you've done it many times, even if you've dated in a certain area and you're like, every time I date someone from this area, it doesn't work out, look somewhere else. So it's the same with her, with the Ben10s, find people your own age, maybe things would work out. Anyway, you guys, thank you so much for joining me. I really need to walk out of here so that I can start working. You guys, thank you so much, you guys, for joining me. Don't forget to like the stream before Pumegiona. Also, share it with your friends, with your family. Also, you guys, if you're in a Wi-Fi free zone, please let the stream rerun again so that we can make some money on the adverts. Get the tanda. Cool.